said, you can't do shit about that, dog. This nigga can literally sit on the side of the bed. Alright, time to watch Everyday Struggle. Where's my Everyday Struggle? Everyday Struggle. Damn, I need a hat.
What did you eat last night? Meatballs. What's going on? Good morning. Welcome back to Everyday Struggle. Star, Wayno, Act. How you guys doing this morning?
Good with y'all. What's good? What's up, brother?
What's happening over there?
What's going on? Act, what's up? Alright, that's good.
How you guys feeling today?
Feeling good, feeling horrible.
Horrible.
Well rested for myself, well rested.
Well rested. This one never sleeps. Why are you feeling horrible?
I tipped a bitch at a club a couple days ago, and I think it's on Instagram.
You getting exposed?
An act of generosity captured on
I never tip a bitch at a club, but somebody caught me lacking. I was sipping.
Wait, are you European?
Wait.
We live in America. Only Europeans don't tip. What's going on?
No, I didn't make it rain. I mean, I'll tip at a restaurant or a bar, you know.
She served you a drink or give you a dance?
No, just a raggedy bitch dance, and I don't want to talk about it.
And she caught me off guard.
Let's be generous and tip everybody. All right, let's get into some real money talk. So we know that Lil Pump has signed this new deal with Warner Brothers Records for $8 million. We're just a little bit confused about the terms of this. But Ack might have some answers. So look, is he getting $8 million for just one project? TMZ is reporting it's actually like a 7-year deal, this $8 million. Like, who's telling the truth right now?
Anyway, so,
Come on, let's go.
I'll give you a story. Let's go, Act. I reported this on YouTube.
All right, Shepherdemics, let's go.
20 minutes after I put my video up, Lil Pump FaceTimes me. Going crazy. Lil Pump is like, nah, TMZ got it wrong. I said, listen, man, rappers like yourself, y'all are professional liars. And I'm not, you know what I mean? Rappers always lie. I'm sorry.
Way to go, Act. That's what I'm talking about.
Rappers is always lie.
Okay.
But I will say, to his credit, he says, so what I got to do to prove it? I said, I got to see paperwork. I need to speak with people who actually are business-minded. Now, to make a long story short, he connected me with his business managers and lawyers, gave them permission to catch me up to speed with his whole deal and what's going on, where it's at now. And, again, I don't have his actual contract. But from what was described to me, it was for one album.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
But it was not only for that. The $8 million seems fat because we think about it only for that one album. Warner is also buying back the masters from the project they released originally.
Yep. And the rights to the mechanical residuals.
And not only that, there was unpaid royalties that Pump didn't get. That it all sums up into the $8 million.
Okay.
So almost like split in half. You get me? But they're paying for the last project because it's gonna be one project. Now the seventh.
Hang on. So TMZ was wrong once again, yes? It wasn't a 7-year deal.
I mean, I can't confirm completely. I don't have the actual contract.
Man.
But it appears that they might have been wrong. The 7-year thing, because I was going through them, so I'm like, hey, so why is the 7-year thing there? So apparently the deal that they signed after Pump provides them with one album, he has to wait a 7-month period before he can sign to anyone else. Unless he's signing back with Warner again for other projects.
After he drops this one album.
Yes, so he's gonna, and then there's a 7-month grace period, obviously for Warner to make their money and all that shit, right?
So how did TMZ confuse 7 months with 7 years?
And they broke it down, right? They put like a specific amount of money he would get every year. And royalties, they said he would get 14% of royalties in the States, and there are other provisions depending on the format.
From what I was told,
66%.
in this deal, and by the way, they confirmed, they said his last deal he got out of was a 360. They said this is not 360, and this is a 50-50 partnership on everything. Right. So they're disputing all those like 14% royalty rates, and this is why I think TMZ got it wrong, right? If we're gonna say.
Well, hang on a second. You just said Lil Pump did not do a 360 deal with Warner Brothers.
This is what, again, I didn't see the contract.
But that's what he said.
Well, that's what his lawyer said.
Okay. That's what I said. That's what I said. He's not doing no fucking 360 deal.
Again,
continue on, please.
Until I can put the whole contract online, I'm going by the sources I talked to.
Deflecting.
No, it's not deflecting. I mean, listen.
When you're wrong, you're wrong.
Yeah, but who are we going to believe? We're still believing people without seeing black and white. right? If I had a contract, I'd throw the contract up there.
We're not gonna be able to get his actual contract.
That's what I'm saying. The closest I got to was the court document of them trying to now approve the new contract. And by the way, he told me, he said, listen, when they drop that money in my account, $8 million, I'm gonna screenshot it, send it to you, post it on the gram, because I want all the haters who think I'm not getting that money to really see it in my bank account. But it's gonna be the court has to approve this one. And Warner's, of course, they're going to do it correctly this time. They're not paying out shit until the court approves it. So it might take a couple of weeks. But he's
all in all, a good deal. Is he happy with it? In general, his team is happy.
Super happy.
Like, this
he's
is
on like 10
impressive for him.
vacations right now.
Yeah, how his kid's like 17, 18?
He called me 2 days straight from like 3 different countries. I don't know. He's flying around having the time of his life. But
already making good
how old is he now?
money.
He's still 17.
Damn.
Okay, it could still be derailed that the judge, either the magistrate judge or the presiding judge, still has to sign off on it. He's not doing drugs anymore, right?
That's why the Warner will not pay out anything. Like, they stopped promoting Gucci.
Exactly.
So again, they're going to do it right this time. Last time they didn't wait for it. And that's why they got fucked.
But they will have to explain to the judge who and what they're going to be promoting. That it could be a hurdle. It could be.
We'll see. We'll see. From what I was told, they're trying to expedite this process because a lot of things are time sensitive. They're trying to get a project.
They're trying to get, you don't know how, the countdown is on. The countdown is on for Lil Pump. I mean, he has a chance where he could possibly last, but then they got to get their bang for their buck. There's a lot of fucking money they invested.
I agree.
It's a lot.
Listen, I was on the phone with his lawyer for like a couple hours trying to figure out how that's. Yeah, I gotta do some investigative work. I gotta see how, because
investigator.
No, look, you're a manager.
Yes.
Is that a regular deal that niggas is getting $8 million for one album?
That ain't no regular deal at all. But
Exactly.
and I wouldn't be disclosing that shit neither if I was them. You know?
Okay.
Just because, I mean, me personally, I don't want nobody knowing what I got. Because all people do is count other people's money. Oh, he got that. He gets that percent. He might have that. That's just me. I wouldn't disclose it, but...
Well, if you're openly solicited,
yeah,
like, give me $20 million, and you know what I mean? Like, once you get it and people announce it, I guess you just want to make sure they don't think you're putting some slave deal.
But so at the same time, too, it's like, it might be good that they put it out there, because since saying 20, he had to throw that shit somewhere for it to land, you know what I mean, to land at 8, so salute the Pump. That was a good strategy.
So then our other artists in his situation watching feel like they could be able to get a deal, $8 million or more?
Oh, God, good way to put your fucking paw.
Remember how, like, the NBA did that big deal, and then everybody started getting all this crazy money? We're going to see more of this shit. We're going to see a lot more. I don't know if there's going to be $8 million, but I already heard about another deal yesterday. I'm not going to disclose who it is, but some people got like $4 million. I'm like, $4 million? This dude don't even got an album out, like, out of nowhere.
Respectfully, I have to disagree. You're not going to see this type of deal too often. This is not a 360 slave deal. As you just said, it's a 50-50 deal. And this young man is still 17 years of age. That's why he was able to maneuver around and get this type of money. You're not going to see $5 million deals on the table for bum-ass regular niggas. It's not going to happen. Labels are not structured like that. It's just not going to happen.
They're throwing money away right now.
They are.
Listen, shit I just heard yesterday.
Honestly, from what I've heard, like, the current climate is that everyone is trying to get into the urban game, right? You're getting these young artists. They're streaming very well. They're putting up super dope numbers. Look, Tekashi just did 65. You get Lil Xan, he's about to put out a project. Who knows what he's gonna do? Shit, Lil Xan signed to Columbia. They overpaid. From what I was hearing, they overpaid for him just because they were trying to get in that market. So again, those artists aren't even as mildly successful as like a Pump or X reportedly got $6 million. And I didn't even think that was one album, but now seeing what Pump got, maybe it was.
I'm not gonna have an intestines anymore after that blunt.
That's a lot of money, though, man.
It's a whole lot of money, man. People don't make that in 5 lifetimes.
Yeah.
Gotta bring some ass to get some ass. That's all I'll say.
Okay. That was a great closer to this segment. Okay, XXXTentacion is prepping his new album, so this will be the follow-up to 17. So far, it's either untitled or it's called question mark, or it's just question academics. You can tell us. So we do have the track list of features from Travis Barker, Joey Badass, and some more people. This is coming March 16th.
I just want to give some names. Stephen A. Act the A&R. You know what I mean? Like,
listen, man,
let's go.
Well, technically, yesterday, I'm figuring out with Bow Wow if he really got snuffed. Today,
Actor, investigator.
I'm FaceTime with Pump's manager's legal team, trying to make sure the money's gonna land. Hey, I'm just trying.
Actors everywhere.
He's out here doing God's work. He never sleeps, man. All right, so what are we expecting from this project coming off of 17? Sad, I think, already debuted on the charts, is doing well.
And debut at 17, which is ironic. I believe this project is gonna be huge for X. I think it's already gearing up that. You know, when he first came out, he said he didn't want to be commercial. He made a song distorted. He wanted to stay away from that, but because of his huge fan base, again, Drake said it most famously. He said, "I just rapped and it went pop," right? He's pop by default because your audience is just that big. You're charting high. You're competing with people that's not even your genre. And I think with this album, he's put more rhythmic stuff on it. He's going for it. The sad song, Infectious, and I think he's about to put big numbers in the sense of close to, definitely over 120.
Yeah, I think
maybe 150.
What did the last project do again, sorry? 70.
That did, no.
Well, 80,
sorry,
like
87.
80?
Yeah.
87,
Yeah.
and that was just him by himself off Empire,
right?
with just a distribution deal.
He's on Capitol now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he's going to do like 150. And this project is going to determine, like, I don't think it makes or breaks him, but it's going to show how serious he is about making music.
He's not pop by default. He's clever in structuring songs to appeal to a larger audience, in my opinion. The song changes. Is that on the new track list?
Yeah.
He's singing. It sounds good. I'm monitoring him. He knows what he's doing.
Well, when I say pop, I don't mean a particular sound.
You said
I mean,
pop by default. He's structuring songs that can be radio friendly.
well, I mean, pop is just that he's popular. Like just the meaning of pop, not in
Not
terms
Z100.
of, yeah, not like Z100, right?
Yeah.
He's aiming for Z100.
Okay, well, some of those songs might get to Z100.
Yeah.
But he's that popular. When someone comes out with no support and sells 70,000, it means that a label looks at it and says, if we, 87.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
The label is saying, shit, if we put some money behind you, you're about to do some crazy numbers. Is Logic pop? Logic pop to me. It's a rap, it's still pop.
The thing is that
They're
we
popular.
have. Yeah,
that's what I look at.
The thing about popular is like when we think of pop, we think of like Britney Spears,
David Guetta music.
Yeah, we think of that. We think of Taylor Swift when we think of pop, and not the sense of the word popular. If we're looking at it in a grand scheme of things and just using the word popular, then everything mostly that we talk about is pop, for the most part.
Well, I usually look at pop. For me, when I DJ, like pop is the top 40. So if your song is the top 40, it's now crossed over to be pop.
Gotcha.
You can get a top 40 song without pop radio even.
I'm just trying to cover
you can get
3
that shit just
different
off
fucking
streaming. You can get it before radio even really touches
The internet is large. The internet touches a larger base of people. I mean, the internet made the world flat, so people everywhere can stream your music. It's like the new radio player, essentially. Right?
I'm not player hating on him, but I am being objective with regards to his end goal. I like the stuff I'm hearing.
How much do you think he's going to sell? I think
I have no fucking idea. I don't do those type of projections. That's your world, you know. But I'm enjoying some of the things that I'm hearing, and I'm listening to what he's been saying. He said,
it was good, Pop.
Well, he was telling people, if you don't know my music, please don't come to my concerts. We don't have room for you. So
This
he'll
nigga
say
still
one
gets the
thing and
cut.
then do another. And I'm not condemning him. I'm not.
You can't get a better
saying
spin
he's
than that?
walking
Pretty sure
contradiction.
everybody
I'm
knows
not
how to
just giving him a
spin better.
chance. And the song changes. I think it's has strong potential, not just to be pop, but to appeal to the mainstream. That's also the goal of pop, to appeal to the mainstream, people outside of the target demo, people above, people under, whoever you're trying to target.
and to your point about, yeah, he did say that. He also said he didn't want to go commercial or whatever. He said a lot of those things.
But he signed to Capitol, right?
In the sense
Bread, man.
I remember he said, if you're not depressed, don't listen to his last album that did well. Of course, financial motivations, but he has admitted, like he was on a live stream like yesterday, he says, I'm growing, I'm changing.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Again, I'm not condemning him, but I'm just pointing out a few things that he's saying, and I wish him well. You know, Capitol Records is the epitome of a pop fucking label in America, maybe in the world.
Right. And X can rap. That's another thing. I want to hit a song with him and Joey. He can rap. I really want to hit a joint with him and P&B Rock too, that I seen on the track list, because it's crazy to see how those two worlds are meshed.
What's
like,
good, Joe?
P&B, he's very much.
Yeah, I peeped. I'm sitting here watching Everyday Struggle. I would have jumped in there and said something, but
You You'll never know.
I'm watching Everyday Struggle right now. But I saw you was up.
And Travis Barker,
How many games you got?
I really want to hear. Like, that's definitely going to be a rock. Right?
You heard the freestyle with X?
How many games you got? Don't forget to send me that info. Yeah, I'm waiting on my mom to call me to see if we gotta do it through probation or if we gotta actually, you know, pay something. Cause I'm pretty sure we gotta just pay probation. And if that's the case, I don't know if they just have, you know, I don't know if you can. I don't know how it works. If we're just paying the probation and parole pay.
He's realized that shit doesn't pass. He's just trying to be positive.
He got to use his powers for good.
Hey, what's good, Alexander? You ain't kill your girl, did you?
Look at him. You got blue hair. You got a tree right here on his face.
Fuck yes. Oh my god. I just made my entire day.
Look towards that, but he got a hold of it.
Yeah. She should be going to lunch pretty soon.
Wale, we got some new music
So,
from Wale.
she'll be calling me in probably 20 minutes.
It's a 4-song EP called It's Complicated. Let's listen to a snippet of a song called Black Fine.
Talk to me different. Let's come up together. Fuck your ex nigga. If you fuck me better, let's go to Neiman's. Let's go to Lennox. Spend a whole check and run a play to get the next one. Let's create the vibe. Let's not take our time. Spray pictures from towers, letters, you and I. It's you and I. Till it's suicide. Or till the I pull us over, ain't no one around, bang.
Yo, I hate that this nigga keeps, you know, dropping all his fucking live it to cover. But as soon as I go to run it, watch it not giving me the cheese.
Alright, so you also had a
Of
cameo
pushing everybody down. Nah, funny shit, she went and got mad. Oh, that's what's up. Then she had a plan, yo.
I mean, when Wale joined,
She had a plan for that.
I was kind of shocked.
She was trying to get her a little YouTube video.
Like, what more fandom do you
As long as you got the brand new one, yo.
It seems like these are the records that he really likes to make.
That's a blessing, low key. Hey, how long did it take her to get the new one?
Black and Black Love and playing off of that. I think Wale is gonna find his he's always been talented. I think he's gonna find his space with how he changes his direction as him as a person. You know, he's always been outspoken.
Hey, what's good, Snack?
I think a lot of his antics kind of overshadow him as an artist. Now, if he takes the time to just work on his artistry and be quiet until it's time for him to, you know, really speak his piece, I think he'll be good.
Yeah, and since it was just an EP, there's probably more music on
True shit, yeah. You can't replace that though. Unless she throwing you the PS4 and an extra $1,000 to go ahead and spend on your dude.
I'm trying to see the movie.
Let you max them out.
I'm trying to see what it is.
Are you compromised? Keep it real.
I've criticized Wale to the point that Wale even texts me all the time. Could you be compromised?
Just ask some questions.
Hell no. Again,
Hey, this is Alex.
for Wale, and the reason why I'm saying I'm a reserved judgment, I'm not trying to jump out the window with an opinion too early when I feel like he's in a rebuild stage. Wale also is a person who is sensitive, and I'm not too sure if he'll admit that, but he is sensitive to critiques. And it changes, I believe, how he goes forward with his art or whatever. So I'm trying to see what he's doing. Dropped a couple joints. They're cool.
I've been fucking around, yo. My rank didn't drop.
I want to see.
Like, I don't even think I'm ranked right now.
Because the buzz isn't the same.
My rank dropped.
Not everything.
Like I'm a dash now. No longer got the rank. That's why I need to just sit on here all day and grind Madden. Get these dubs in.
Wale he used to be a part of that, or he still is, part of that new class with the Drake, Cole, and Kendrick, and it's an interesting time for him right now. So again,
it is though. Wale need to definitely at least put 2 projects out this year.
I feel like there's always other things.
And she brought the new one.
Oh,
oh, she brought the PS4 Pro. She brought the Pro. The Pro is lit.
Rashawn sounds sad as shit. What the hell is
Young weed head thoughts, riding around in my Jaguar and blowing kush. Never took the time to listen to a Wale entire CD. But you said he's in a rebuilding stage.
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay.
He's off Atlantic.
I don't think that today's generation of trolls is going to allow him to rebuild. Allegedly, Atlantic Records dumped him because of his weird-ass attitude. I'll say allegedly. Maybe he's in a better place. Maybe he is rebuilding. But I don't think that, you know, as you just said, fans, you know,
will give you that much time to rebuild. Wish him the best.
Shit, they about to make me go back and listen to
just don't care.
11-1-11
He's getting older as well, and I think
what's the other joint I fucked with
a lot of
heavy
people's
back in the
opinions
day?
on him.
Damn, 11-1-11
Like
was
we've always
life
seen that,
back
like
in
the
the day.
critiques, like
some of them
doesn't-
are justified. He was doing that weirdo shit to Meek Mill, wouldn't
No,
retweet
he
his
was.
project,
Nah,
got in his
absolutely.
fucking feelings at some basketball game because the sports announcer didn't recognize him.
No, absolutely,
He's on
but
some
that's
bozo shit.
Absolutely, but
Is he a friend of yours?
no, he's not a friend of mine. I don't know Wale. I'm basing this
Sorry,
off
trying to
of.
figure out somebody's compromise. What's that?
Nah, I'm not compromised at all. Like,
I go hard in the paint, man.
what I'm saying is that, you know, he's become a father now, right? That changes a whole thing with you. That's a whole new world. He has a daughter. If he wants to have a career, he's gonna have to change a lot of the things that we previously known him for, which were his attitude or his antics, allegedly, or whatever the case may be. He is in a rebuilding stage. I'm curious to see how he comes out of this. You know, he was just with Pharrell. I seen a video with him with Pharrell. People have always rooted for Wale, and people have always wanted Wale to win, but I don't know how serious he takes winning, because he has his opinion is what's really held him back, ultimately.
Herb over Jordy though.
To my point of not.
I mean, that's a.
Or me just
You act like that. I mean, I understand why they went with Jimmy, but I don't understand why they had to release. What's his name? Y'all could go get y'all not a pick maybe, but y'all can get y'all another player for Jordy and get Jimmy if y'all was gonna let go of Jimmy. I mean Jordy. Like that trade blows my mind, and I hope the Chargers pick him up.
He deleted his Twitter.
I really do.
Instagram went dark. We don't really know what's going on with it.
Because honestly,
I've heard that,
I think he lost someone close to him as well, too.
they both around the same age. I still think Jordy is a better player.
Things into consideration.
Jimmy just gonna give you what you need when it comes to that.
Yeah, and not just in music.
That
right? So
big
he's in
nigga.
The HBO thing. Curious to see if he does more in film.
Don't get me wrong,
TV
Jimmy's
as well. I feel
nasty.
like he has a lot of options. It doesn't have to be specific
But I
to
think
music. So
after the injury Jimmy is it the Jimmy, before the injury, and it never will be again.
Came with that woke shit, the couple lines I saw, like, yo,
Huh?
we woke and all that. Man, people eating it up on social media because it's Wale. People like, bitch out here.
He don't know what's gonna come after. That's why. He just gotta have a consistency with his direction. He'll be alright.
Alright.
Or he won't. It's up to him.
We'll see. Alright, so we know Kanye has been up in the mountains in Wyoming working on this next project. More and more people have been showing up, so...
Hey, what's up, Gabe? What's good with you? Good look for the sub. I mean, good look on the sub.
He told E that he wants to drop something very soon.
Appreciate
He's
it.
being up in the mountains. He doesn't have any distractions. We know this is how Kanye works. This is how he gave us the masterpiece that was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. But seeing photos of
Hey,
people
Gabe,
like
who's
Nas,
your favorite team in
The
NFL?
Dream, Mike Dean, of course, up there. Are you guys getting King Louis? It's just like with Kanye, you never really know what to expect. Even when you see these names, you never know how they're going to be put together on the track.
That's the beauty of Kanye
Yeah,
West.
it's exciting.
Yeah, I'm nobody's fan, but I fuck with him heavy. He's a nut job.
Hold on 1 second. I didn't even see that comment. I got
like
you.
The Dream. The Dream has put out tracks back in the day that I really, really liked. So I like that connection. Kid Cudi, I don't give a fuck about. But
Hey, come on.
I don't give a fuck about him.
Or I just let him do that, yo.
I took time off in the mountains years ago, and I wrote.
Bronco, ew, yo.
I know that
Why you gotta be a Broncos fan, dog? I'm a true Chargers fan.
Great mental
Ugh.
space to work in.
Ugh. Gabe, I don't think we can be friends.
What's going on
Ugh. Broncos. Ugh. Now, if you would have said Chiefs, I'd have told you you'd have had to unsubscribe. The Chiefs is the worst team in NFL, yo. But the Broncos, I mean, I just don't like y'all because y'all in my division, but I fuck with it. And Cole, what you say? What you think about the Cardinals? That's the same thing. Same thing how I feel about Jordy, yo. Y'all can go get y'all y'all can get y'all 2 little young dudes if y'all want to get rid of Tyron. At least. Y'all don't got to get rid of them. Get some dudes for some pennies. Or at least get a pick or some bread. Like, I don't know. Like, he's too much of a name, a household name, to not get something for him. Y'all letting him go for nothing. Like, unless there's some real shit going on, then I don't know why teams are releasing, Oh my gosh, good sticks.
How many mountains are there? Is it hill?
Okay, yeah, out of all the teams in my division, well, in the division, I mean, I really only bang with the Raiders. But you know, Broncos. We seen Peyton come through there, so I had to respect the Broncos at one point in time in life. Hey, what's good, Red?
And smoke cigars and talk to myself. Literally, talk to myself. And
Good
that
pick.
was when I was at my most creative time. So I can respect and appreciate what he's doing. And
I should be streaming for a nice little bit, dog.
Just like Drake, I like the music.
Don't worry, whenever you come back, I'll be on, yo.
They don't address shit.
And if not, I'll be on probably 15 minutes after you looking.
Right. And they do it through their art, right? Like, they don't go be like, hey, yeah, I know, like, I just cussed out Jay-Z on stage. Let me go do an interview and just tell all you guys.
No, you may be able to. Your hair black
I'm
now.
gonna dress it on some subtle shit or however I dress it on my album.
To me,
I
it's
know you
blonde
guys
as
been
fuck
wondering
again.
whatever about my wife or
Come down real
whatever
quick.
I'll
Come
dress
closer.
it in due
Cut the light
time,
on.
but now that project
Yeah,
is
all
gonna
your
mean
hair is
so much
blonde.
more. It's gonna be a
Right.
time marker for his life.
And
No,
everybody has their
all your
process.
hair
You
is
have some
blonde.
artists that you don't see for a while, and once they start hitting the clubs really heavy,
All your hair is blonde. It was not like that. Look at the picture the first day, Alex. Did you dye your hair, yo? Your hair didn't grow back that fast, yo.
You have to detox from your bum ass nigga.
Absolutely, and I mean,
Alex,
Wyoming, you know,
your hair is
TMZ
blonde as
popping
shit
up
right now.
randomly out there. He's probably heavily guarded. He has time to think to himself and really.
Hey, I like Fortnite. I mean, I like Fortnite. Don't get me wrong, but I'm a football guy, and Madden has always been the game for me. Fortnite is gonna be the wave. Like once the real game drops, I mean, we see what the beta's doing. Once the real game drop, it's a wrap for other games when it comes to like shooters and shit. Because Fortnite is gonna take the fuck over. Like niggas don't think so, but oh, terrible throw.
Because then Nas could be just playing the flute on a track.
But Madden is definitely where my heart is when it comes to, you know, a game. And Red, that's what's up.
You know, so he
Great
always
music in the dream.
very
Great
great music, and he doesn't get credited for all. the
What
shit
what
that's
upgrade
going
did you
on
make,
behind the
Red?
scenes. Not just writing for people. You know, the process of creating music is not always.
And yet, I'm telling you,
writing
Gabe,
a song.
Madden is
It could just
Madden
be
is
telling
life.
them, change your second verse to your first verse. You know, drop it here, bring it up here. So we're gonna expect some dope things from Kanye coming soon.
I know that it's private, but I do wish he would film even just portions of it as a
Or
fan.
afterwards.
Just like watching that.
Absolutely not.
It would be amazing, you know? I'm just unselfishly, as a fan, I would love to. He probably
Well, that's the thing. Like, we've seen earlier footage of, like, years ago footage of him being in the studio and whatever. But, like, these days, we don't know what Kanye be on. You get me? Like,
You gotta wait for the stories.
He might paint the whole story on the side of a building. And like, you
I
know him,
hope he
right?
got at least 3 tracks with Cudi, though. I want them to make an EP together. But if that's not gonna happen, shit. Again, that's been a tumultuous friendship, if I can say that. And seeing them come back and they're working on an
Ooh,
album, or
that's a nice
Cudi
pickup.
working on Kanye's album.
Both of that, the boost and the pickup is nice.
If he makes,
I think he
I
should.
feel like Cudi always makes the cut when it
Do you
comes
think
to
the Jay-Z this is coming still?
I've already said so. So the clock starts. I've already said so.
Alright, so Remy Ma's got a new deal and a new album on the way, 7 Winters and 6 Summers, but actually she was on Instagram recently previewing
Yeah,
her
that's
version
lit, yo.
remix of Casanova's tracks, Set Trippin'.
What's your overall now?
My titties out. Smack you in your face, little bitch. I knock the weave out.
Oh, that I don't know. I don't know how the hairstyle's supposed to look.
Fashion over jeans, like beating my titties out. I'm so different from you bitches. Bitch look good in real life. You look good in pictures. Bitch got my own money, but I still get hit. Got side chick pussy with white privileges.
Remy is so bad, yo. I don't think y'all understand. Like, that is a badass
Can we already
female.
grade the bars on this one?
She went new age with that song I heard, but still a 93, but we getting it. That's what, hey, 93 are better than probably everybody that played Mutt in this chat.
Towards her next single.
I'm trying to tell you, everybody that's came across has nobody has said their team was a 90.
Lets us know y'all cooking up.
So the two
You're
are
past
waking up in Melanin.
because 91 is OP in my opinion. Once your overall hits 91, you doing something right.
Another one
Good pick, boy.
that I would expect before the album. And I don't know, maybe she's not gonna drop another one, but I think she's gonna drop another one like that. That's gonna be a little bit more impactful.
Okay. What project up? Do you feel like she needs one?
No, I mean,
Nah, you
I
about
don't
to
think
look
she needs
weird. I
another
wouldn't even
single.
try it.
Like you said, like we never expect anything less with Remy when it comes to the bars. I'm curious to see what the next single would be because she already did, like she did the thing tapping in with Lil' Kim. You know, that's big for the female market, you know, of rappers. that say, oh, at that time she probably still had, you know, competition before she went in. Me personally, I feel like
still
she's
gotta
had
get
the
2
greatest
games just to get my
comeback
record
ever
right.
out of any rapper.
Gucci body for shit, man.
Gucci? Hey man, nah,
That
it's
nigga just
debatable,
wrote
yo.
a New
It's
York
debatable.
Times bestseller joint.
She was nominated for a
Got
Grammy.
cloned, got new teeth.
Right.
Got married.
Still on the clone. All right.
Right. I like the name of her album too, Seven Winning 6 Summers, because it's just like it's true to who she is. You know, with all the success that she hasn't forgotten where she's come from, and that's a testament to her journey. You know, seven Winning 6 Summers tells you exactly, you know, who she is. So I'm looking forward to hearing more of the story of her being behind
Zig,
her
what the fuck
redemption,
is you
getting
on him
back,
for?
and her new career. It's like you get to see her and Papoose with the, like, they basically got the Cosby Show going, you know, with themselves. I mean,
She's doing her thing.
I'll agree with
that.
I'll agree with what both of you guys have said, and you know, looking forward to new music. That's great, but you know, I think she should be congratulated now. Everything she's doing right now,
That's
she's
low-key
doing the
hard.
right things, and she looks great. And she's a person from, I don't want to say way back, but you know, a little years
That was
ago.
hard, right?
And she's utilizing social media to the full.
Yeah, I'm playing ranked.
There's a lot of people who are around her age that just don't tweet.
Yeah, I fucks with that.
I mean, she's utilizing all the tools and she's doing the damn thing. And nothing to say but congratulations to her. I was actually hating on her objectively when she came home to see if she could get back into the game. She had a couple of misfires. She did the remix with Dej Loaf with Flop. She did a track with Khaled. That was weak. But she got back on track, so I have nothing to say but congratulations.
Yeah, looking forward to
It
this
don't look
project.
too bad, but
All right, so here's a track
the
we
whatchamacallits
may or may
aren't,
not
you
be able
know,
to look forward to. All right, so Ike
super
Beats, who
tight.
co-produced Uzi's 444
The
plus
buns.
222 remix, got on Twitter and just said, Jay-Z remix. Is there room to speculate here? What can this mean other than Jay's on the remix? Is Jay giving Lil Uzi a verse? Would you guys be surprised?
I wouldn't be surprised, but I
Uzi
would.
about to be a co-owner title, man. That's what
That's what this means?
That's
All right, so business to you. You said.
They about that business, man.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I hope this dude didn't jump the gun with that announcement himself, because producers don't use, like, you know, everybody wants to be the first to say it.
Right, but this is a big look for him to just be breaking this casually in a tweet.
Right, that verse might not get cleared. You know, like, you never know.
Yikes.
You know?
Have you seen this happen before?
Yeah,
Someone
I've seen it
speaks
happen
prematurely and they take the verse back?
Absolutely.
Yikes.
Absolutely. I've seen that happen plenty times. Sometimes, you know, when artists of Jay's caliber, not just Jay, but anybody of that caliber, does something with a younger guy, they sit back and say, all right, well, let's see if he's gonna talk about it or not. You know, let's see if he's gonna get too hyped. And once you start pushing it without consent, they're like, all right, you know, I don't think we're gonna.
Even if it's not your fault directly?
Sometimes, yeah. A lot of things are not your fault. That's why they have fouls in basketball, because it's not your fault all the time. A foul doesn't mean that you did it on purpose. It just means that you made a mistake.
Okay.
And sometimes a mistake can cost you.
All right. So let's say this is a J verse. It doesn't get taken away because of this. How big of a look is this for Uzi right now?
Very big. Very big. Jay-Z makes all the right moves with regards to the younger generation. Reaches out, builds bridges and relationships, nurtures them. And like you said, it might have something to do with title. I think it's a great look for Uzi. You know, I think Uzi's got the right personality, what I've seen of him in terms of interviews. You know, he just plays the game.
Right.
Plays the game.
Also, Jay would be selective about who he gives features to, right?
Really?
So we also got to think about why he would want an Uzi feature right now. They did just announce the On the Run 2 tour coming up.
Can't wait for that.
What do you think about the timing of this if it really happens?
And they were nice.
Honestly, I think this whole thing is great. With Jay doing this, and we saw Nicki did what's it? That's my the way life goes. Nicki did the remix to that. That song blew up even bigger than that was. This is one of the songs on Uzi's albums. I'm like on Love Is Rich too. I was like, this is alright. You know what I mean? So Jay jumping on it, I think it's gonna make this song now fire. And also, I do think Jay is like a sniper. He's not just jumping. He ain't be like, yo, just send me what you got.
But you know what? Also, Jay listens to everything, and he only picks things that he likes to either speak on or to do something with. I mean, we seen when he was sending out all those tweets, he shouted out Playboy Cardi with Magnolia. You know, so he's definitely in tune. I think for Uzi, this is tremendous. You know, this would be tremendous because he would be the first artist that's coming from the generation of this quote unquote mumble rappers. People try to put him in that class. That would get such a big feature from a hip hop legend like a Jay. So if he could get that, that'd be tremendous for him. You know.
Also, so last time we talked about Uzi was about Nori saying how Drama and his team should have educated him on people like Premier.
Right.
So in terms of bridging that generation gap, which Jay did talk about on 444, this could also just be a great look for Unity, I think.
Hey, also, a lot of people have complained, even producers, TM88 of the 808 Mafia, they said right now Atlantic ain't clearing a motherfucking thing as far as Uzi records go. I guarantee they ain't got a problem clearing this shit. If Jay say drop it tomorrow,
they probably holding everything up to clear this.
Yeah, probably. But this would. I'm trying to see if Uzi's gonna come with another project. You see, a mumble rapper, and again, I hate that term now because it feels like you're disrespecting.
I thought you created that term, so you said.
Yeah, but it's antiquated. It's like super antiquated. So like a rapper like Uzi, who admitted himself, I might not be around him, right? Even though like he's one of the hottest now. What cycle is he on, right? Like his album came out a couple months ago. Is he due for another project, or does he keep like they put the deluxe version of the album? Got a couple more hits on it. Does he keep pushing it, just like chill out?
If your bun was official, it'd be a different story.
Project and drop it in a couple months after this.
I mean,
well, you look like you got Bicky Bounce
at this
ears.
point, I don't think anybody has like a
That's what the fuck
certain schedule. It's like being that we're talking about Jay. Jay dropped every winter.
I was like, it looked like something.
You know, every
I just
fourth
couldn't
quarter,
tell.
like the Mike
Then
Jordan.
you got up and
he
turned around and it was big ass ears.
Like now, you know, we always speak about the microwave ever.
I know what the
like,
fuck you want.
shit could come at any time. It falls out the sky. We never
Hey, my
know when
figure
it's
was
coming.
like this
And
on
I
the
think, you know,
stick. Hold up.
For something like this, it will push leverage.
It was all the way up here.
Again, because, you know, I mean,
I couldn't even make my way back in the bounds. I mean, back up on the field.
He had to reckon with Nicki, blow up after that. It might be another, you know, push to keep this thing going, and he should drop something else. I don't think immediately. I think I would like to see a tour. Cause did he go on a tour? I don't think he did a tour, right?
Yeah, he did do it.
He did a tour, but I mean like more recently, right? He didn't do.
Well, he did a tour for the album, but that's about it. He has been in the studio. This cements him being a complete different ball game than all the rappers that we usually compare him to.
Right.
Like, there's nobody compete with him if he gets this.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's already selling the most. A lot of people really enjoy more of his music than it seems like other people that would be in his like class or whatever. But also, I do gotta say, 21 Savage, we can't sleep on him. 21 Savage got a feature from Drake. Like, he's gotten some big looks as well. So I think we just look at Uzi just because of some of his records are.
Let's go back for a second. You said you don't think Uzi will be around in 3 years. Did you actually just say that?
He said that.
What's that?
Lil Uzi admitted that.
Uzi said that.
Yes.
I think he'll be around for the 5.
Well, shit, if he get a J feature, I think he'd be around for 10. Like that, and the reason why I say that is because that cements him. That's like being knighted.
Will Jay be around for another 10? I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know, but I know one thing. Jay makes it cooler as an artist to get older every year. You know what I mean?
That's why I do like him making albums like 444.
Absolutely.
We gotta expand hip hop. We gotta expand it. It can't be just a young nigga shit. You get me? Like, again, if I'm an artist, I would want to know that I don't have to keep up with the 16-year-olds. By the way, the new youth, which it was so funny that Uzi himself was saying, yo, if you're over like 26, you're old.
Right.
Uzi's like 24.
Right.
Most of these other guys who are popping, they're under 18. Pump is under 18. X just turned 19.
Right.
Like, all these guys are definitely under 21. So, like, the new youth is, like, under 21.
Uzi's got 5 years under his belt already.
Mm-hmm.
He came out, like, his first mixtape officially came out, like, 2013. I heard about him in 2012 because I was working with DJ Diamond Cuts, and she was, you know, doing some stuff with Uzi. She had a tie to him. So Uzi's already 5 in. Like I said, remember how we was talking about Slim Jimmy and them? And this time is going by so fast, and you look up and you're like, wow, like, they've been in for a minute. So I think Uzi can, like, if he gets a feature from Jay, that's only going to propel his career. It's all about what he does with it at that point.
In 3 years, and maybe when he did say he doesn't think he's going to last past 3 years, he doesn't see that next level growth. Once he gets that next level growth where he realizes, hey, I can make music concerning these other things or these other sounds I could really tap into, I think he's a pioneer for his whole class who's behind him at this point.
All right, so it looks like there's a lot of new music from Kevin Gates on the way. He got out of prison in January. We got his last project while he was still locked up in September, By Any Means 2. Now he's saying he's about to work through a couple hundred songs before he gives us a project. Do you think Kevin Gates will have any trouble going on a post-prison run? We talked about Remy having a successful one. Kevin Gates?
There's your new Tupac. When you guys asked me about my top 5 favorite rappers.
Oh, yeah, he was in your list, right?
Kevin Gates, number 3. Intelligent, brilliant. And yes, he's going through a tragedy. He's a father, got a down wife, and he's got all the tools. So yeah, he was more than likely been writing in prison. Needs time to put it all together, and put it all together he will. I'm nobody's fan, but that's my guy.
All right.
That's my guy. He's gonna come with similar. I mean, Tupac, totally different era, but just, you know, the same mindset. I've been locked down. I caught a hard fucking L. Tupac caught a rape charge, for those who don't know. And now it's time to show the intelligence, not just being clever, but the intelligence to construct it in songs, in poetry that it penetrates and people fully understand where he's at in this day and time.
I mean, I like his direction prior to him being locked up. You know, he had you know, gotten to Islam and, you know, started to grow spiritually. He was moving a certain way. You know, you started seeing pictures of him and his squad praying together as opposed to throwing money in the club. Like Star said, he's going through a tragedy.
I still try to bait him. Good fucking humble, dog.
He seems like a person that records in high volume so that he can get the best out of it. I don't want to hear 300 songs, but I do think that he's going to come with something that kind of carves his footing in the game, for real. Really carves his footing in the game because...
Didn't they give him a block and I get a fucking perfect kick, though?
You know what I mean? He's been going for, what, two almost 3 years?
That's the shit I'm talking about.
Music has changed a lot, but he does have a loyal fan base, and let's see if he can make records that stick out today that's going to keep growing him.
Yeah.
You know?
Ak, what do you think? He's going to have any problem on this run?
What I do like what he's doing is that, you know how many bags he could be picking up right now? Like that post-jail, that post-jail bag is something else. He is stayed pretty absent. He's not trying to do no interviews. He's not trying to talk. He's not trying to say, hey, here's 6 songs. He's not trying to put out music. He's not like, yo, here's the whatever tour. No, he's cooling back.
That's because he's got a good woman at his side.
Yeah, he's a family man.
And when you have a good woman at your side, that beats a lot of the other things that life, you know, can present to you.
But also what it tells me is that through his music, he has a story to tell. And it's a story most likely of from when he was convicted to where he's at now. And that story, if you listen to his music, I understand why you might say, hey, Tupac, right? Because he's telling stories of his trials and tribulations, and they're heartfelt. So I'm expecting some real deep shit on this.
Right.
And I'm expecting to hear soul-searching really over beats. And also him finding himself and him coming to that realization, however it happened.
He already put out a song called Pride, which speaks about the relationship between he and his wife and their time apart and why she's so important to him. So maybe the Tupac comparison is not what people want to hear, but when you have that much built up inside and you've been away, and you went through not just a tragedy, but a public tragedy.
Right.
Public fucking tragedy. So people are always going to be looking at him sideways, you know, through everything he does now, looking at him sideways, he did that shit, I don't like that type of shit. So so he's loading up the clip, loading it up, and it's going to come out the bang, in my opinion. Again, I don't like to speculate, but just being away that long, you know, can make you just really go through a full analysis of yourself.
I get your Tupac point too about like the work ethic, you know, because that's one thing about Pac. I seen a clip of Pac and he was like, yo, when we do this, he's like, when I do my album, I'm gonna just record this shit. He's like, I'm gonna record it. We gonna name the shit. You come up with the names for the songs.
Right.
Let's get that shit done. Let's get it out. Let me keep going. And Gates is always like, he's never had a problem with putting out music. I mean, he even did well with his project that dropped while he was away.
Damn.
I mean, that's why he may be able to take some time off because, you know, money may not be his issue. I think, like you said, soul searching, along with him wanting to be with his family. You know, he always was very expressive about how much he cared about his kids, how much he cared about his woman. So I think he's just chilling, playing chess, watching to see what moves is being made so he can step in.
Yeah, smart. Playing it smart.
Hey, man, and to Star's point, if you don't got a chick like, I believe her name is Drika, Drika or like Keisha
Another one.
I'm probably butchering both
Yo,
their names.
I don't have my shit on aggressive, yo. That is literally the Cardinals. Like,
they held it down.
I don't understand.
They were basically their other half in terms of
and I'm running speed package, and I mean, but there we know he can lay.
Whatever.
I didn't expect him to make that nigga fumble.
If you want to have a chick, you better have a chick like that.
Well, man, you just gotta have a chick that's on your side, you know, because there's a lot of particulars as to why their women are the women they are for them.
God damn.
You can't go get one of them. You have to
Big
find
hit my
your own.
ass.
You know, you have to find your own. So
now that cornerback over there, he's suspect as fuck. He the only one I really don't fuck with on this squad.
Absolutely.
He got his ass burnt twice by Jordy, and that shit pissed me off.
I've actually had women like that, and I blew it. I was too stupid at the time to realize it.
Takes a man.
That's why I know, or I think I know what he's going through.
Okay. All right, so we're all looking forward to new Kevin Gates music. So Monday, we actually want to talk about this Rolling Stone feature they dropped on Meek Mill. Very long and well-reported piece, so we don't want to rush it. They talked about all of his issues with the cops, the judge, so we will dive into that a little bit more on Monday. For now, though, that's our show. Enjoy your weekend, guys, right? Everyone's going to catch up on sleep. Coming in a good mood Monday.
We're not going to talk about Ludacris?
I'm working.
No?
If you want to get some jokes, dog.
No jokes. I didn't know he was on tour. All right.
So
Maybe he has his ball carriers on with us.
Monday on Everyday Struggle.
Promote Fast and Furious 10.
Right.
Rock.
Yeah, he is. I'm trying to kill him, yo. Alright, this a pick. Let me focus up. I mean, he about to run the inside zone, but this a pick. Inside zone. Go to him. Good shit. It's blonde, yo. I didn't even peep. Good drop. Oh yeah, that's definite. They should hold it down. Hopefully you get to do it with a weak offensive line. Let's see if we can drive and get a field goal right quick, y'all. All it takes is 2 little deep shots. We'll take it. I ain't tripping. Yeah, that'd be great. Alright, it's lagging. I think I can continue to stack my D. Yeah, yo, if you have, you know, if somebody can't drive on your defense, yo, you win the game. What is this? Is this really American Idol? Or is this some joke shit? Oh shit. I was paying no attention to my phone. Okay. That's what you looking into right now?
I'm not really entertained by that struggle.
Oh, he chose the right one that time. Good shit, dog.
Oh shit! I thought you had this and you put it out. I didn't realize I had it. And I was fucking with my hair.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good, right? I like them stats. You know, all I do is zone. If I had a 95, yo, Mutt, I'd be unfucking stoppable. Like, I don't think niggas understand. Damn, dog, that hurts. Because he had it. I was playing the tight end. Oh, yeah. That makes it better. Plus I got that Raiders jersey. Oh, that's lit. That's lit. No, sir. Good D. He's out of here.
It's officially been a week since I cut my hair. I actually realized this.
Yeah, it's already blown. Is that a dog?
So, question. Tonight, with the money I do make, am I going down to the lobby and paying for a room? Or should I save it until Saturday?
It's so bad. Hey Vince, so what's your final record, dog? Did you go undefeated? Tell me you finished undefeated. So what's connected? No, it's this one. What's connected? It's connected.
It's really bad because
Okay, Vince.
My tears blow my brain.
What's up? What's up with 3,500 motherfuckers? How y'all doing? Maybe what you wishing for. Maybe it's you wishing more. Maybe the world is yours. Maybe when it rains it pours. I don't know the wish anymore. I don't know the wish anymore.
Currently on a 4th game. Okay. I was on one last night. My last game I lost. Then I woke up. 2. I just was on 2. A 2-game win streak. And then, you know, the game just... whatchamacallit. What you know about pulling up and building drugs, making bitches fall in love. All of my niggas on go, none of my niggas no hope. All of my niggas on smoke, all of my niggas together. We came from the bottom, we used to wait till all of my niggas won't fold. All of this niggas told, and my niggas no more. Hold it down for the fold, in and out with the wool. Mama find out that's for sure. We won't fall out about shit. Not about no bitch, we ain't gon' fall out by hoes. Man said get them lows, we let them go for you sent me something else?
I got my hood in control. I got my left wrist on froze. I got my right wrist on froze. I got my necklace on froze. Both of my ears on froze. I live get paid and I'm sipping on makeup. If she won't fuck, I won't make her.
Yeah, that's what I saw that.
If she want titties, I pay for it.
Why is it searching still? There goes on. Party on. I just bought me a new wallet. Shout out to the trainer, shout out new wallet. I made a promise my niggas gon' ball. All that them things in my name to jump off. Getting all trees like a leaf in the fall. Find a new plug and we taking them out. Pull up in a brand new yeah, I saw that, Red. I thought we was talking about that earlier with the caption. My fault. Loving these folks, man, I'm turned to a savage. 100 right stuff in the attic. 100 right stuff in the mat. 100 right stuff in the sofa. These niggas fit in the thing on the project. Okay.
I see how you niggas be looking. I hope you don't think you know what you living like a star in a movie.
Right.
Behind me, I lose. They tryna guess what I'm doing. They tryna guess what I'm screwing. They ain't even made business. They ain't wanna fuck with me. Now they see a nigga tripping. Now they wanna fuck with me. They can get in touch with me. Hardly ever in the city. They just know I'm getting bigger. They just know a nigga pissed. I been running up them digits. Yeah. Yeah, that hard. Yeah.
that shit. Now you feel? Yeah. Now you feel? Okay.
True shit. I don't know why my game is still searching for 4 minutes. Like, what the fuck is this? It can't. It's not letting me. Used to be broke every day. Watch when I pull out that whip. A lot of these niggas on it. That's Pops. I'ma give me a piece of that cake. I'ma play the Dubai on the plane. I'ma take my little bitch out of Spain. I'ma cover her body with same. You say you're a shooter, you ain't. I ride around with the gun. John Wick with the okay. Hey Vince, I figured I had to do that, yo, but I was like, they just gonna give me the do you still wanna be here? Alright, y'all, I'm about to drop it and pull it back up. Bitch, I'm counting, she's in there. I'm gonna let it go to 5 minutes. Okay, right. I usually broke every day. Watching I pull out that rip. A lot of these niggas on here. That nigga body thing. Yo, this shit. The fact that the football just spinning is blowing me. But I'm about to drop it real quick. Red, I'll be right back. Don't worry. Hold on, this is my part, yo.
For loving the same, moving that bit like a brain. Model little bit, yeah, she Cuban. Give me that net, we gon' lane. Why it's out, that be the same. All the way to I'm green. Got nigga carry that way. Used to be burn every day. Watching I pull out that red. A lot of these niggas, they gon' hit. Let's stay out of the way.
That's smart. I don't know if he's on though. Like actually on the game. Put the dick all in the face. I'ma tell you on the plane. Hey Vince, send me an invitation, and I'ma see if it'll pull me out of this. And then if it don't pull me out, I'll just cut it.
I used to have to ride a train, spend 20 on the chain. Pussy boy, why you hang? I ain't never been alone. I used to listen to one.
Yo, it's cause niggas is streaming, yo. The wildest shit happened to me Fortnite last night. I'm streaming, right? So let me turn this down. Used to be broke every day. Watch when I pull out that rig. A lot of these niggas go ahead. Yeah, that's what happened in Fortnite. But so it's what 4 people left. 4 people left. I got a nigga that I thought was dead in his base to the left of me. I got a nigga in front of me, a nigga to the right of me. Literally, I'm sitting right here, and they're all around, right? So this nigga right here, this nigga on this side, the left of me, he has something floating. I'm looking at his base, right? Don't see nothing. Don't see him, right? It's something floating. It looks like, you know what brick looks like if it's just floating in the air. So it looks like that, right? It's just sitting over top of his head, right? And I didn't know it was him. So I'm sitting there looking. I'm talking to B. I'm like, B, I'm pretty sure this dude died in his base because it's a brick just floating over top of his base, right? So I go looking at the other dude. I take a peek because I'm about to try and hit him with the hunting rifle, right? So I go take a peek, right? Pow! Snipe. And this nigga, he's up on his base peeking on me, right? And he got something just sitting over top of, it was like something just sitting over top of his head. But when he went back down in the base, all you could see was the thing on the top of his head. That shit blew my fucking life, yo. Alright, y'all. It's going on 8 minutes. I'ma just cut it. Used to be broke every day. Watch when I pull out that red. A lot of these niggas gon' hit.